Welcome to the Tool Hut channel. Today we have a 2016 Ford Transit Connect. The shop is replacing the PCM because it was damaged in a collision. Watch and learn. While you got a second, why don't you go ahead and click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell if you want to be notified when stuff comes out. I welcome any questions or comments you may have down below. Okay, first things first. Any of the equipment that you see used in my videos is available on the website. If it's not there, send me an inquiry off the website, toolhutusa.com. That's TOOLHUT USA.com. My name is Sam. Okay, so for this, we got our maintainer plugged in to the vehicle on the battery. Got it set at about 13.6 volts or so. We're using the Ford VCM2 that has been replaced by the VCM3, but I'm yet to upgrade, so I'm still using my VCM2. This is a 2016 Ford Transit Connect, and we're also starting with the original PCM. It does still communicate. It is not severely damaged, but it is damaged from the collision. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get this show on the road. Watch and learn. All right, we're going to get this started by opening the IDS, and I'm going to tell it we've got a new car, so we're going to start a new session. I'm going to establish some communication with the PCM. It is a 16 Transit Connect with a 2.5 in it. It is a severely beat up little van. I'm not going to mention the name of the company that owns it, but it's not a big company. But this thing has been just beat to death. Anyway, it's kind of funny because the body shop didn't even want to work on it. So go to module programming. After it's ID'd, we go up to the toolbox and then module programming. Go to PCM. I'm going to turn the ignition on. Like I said, we do still have the original PCM plugged in at this time. Just wants to know if it's the right VIN, and it is. So it just does some tests on the vehicle network, gathering some information from the PCM here. This is very similar to a lot of the other Fords we've done, but it is a little bit different. So I thought I'd do a video on this for you. So it tells you need to get on the internet, which I am. So I don't know why it doesn't know that, but I am on the internet. So let's get this thing going. Trying to locate my file for me so I can program it properly. Tells me to turn the key off. Anybody that's done any Ford programming at all knows that this entire process is a test of the lock cylinder in the steering column. We're going to turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it on, turn it on, turn it off. So it tells me to install the new module in the vehicle. The new module is in. We switch the ignition on. We hit the tick mark. Tells us to ensure the battery's in good condition because we got our maintainer on it. So we just hit the tick mark again. And it says my calibration's been loaded and checked. Please notice that it did not quote unquote program this PCM. So now we're going to go back up to our toolbox, go to body, security, and patch functions. And we're going to do the security learn. So it just gives us a few warnings there. We're going to do a parameter reset BCM PCM because the PCM has been replaced. Key on. Tells us it's going to take 10 minutes. Well, it ain't going to take 10 minutes to watch it, I can promise you that. Good old video editing. So it runs across there. It's probably the fastest 10 minutes you've ever seen in your life. Maybe not, but so the test is complete. Security access is granted. This tells us we're about to perform a parameter reset, and we said yes. That's what we waited the 10 minutes to do. Turn the key off. And this is the part that always scares me. It's got another 600-second timer. What in the world is it thinking? I ain't got another 10 minutes. It don't go very far. So it goes just partway across there. I don't know why it puts the 600-second timer up there. It's probably just to scare you. Turn the ignition on. More timers. Everybody likes watching the blue bar run across, right? It says the operation's been successful. Turn the key back off again. And it brings us back to here. So if you look at service information, and I probably just should have pulled it up, but I didn't. But there's a couple things we're going to do. But we are going to run our key on engine off test. I'm not going to be surprised if this thing's got a boatload of codes in it. And it does. So I'm not really concerned because we just put a PCM in it. It has been in a collision. So I try to clear them. They don't clear. But the commanded or continuous monitor codes have passed. So we're just going to hit the exit button here. I have started it and shut it off just for a second. So the other thing that needs to be done is a misfire correction. Misfire monitor neutral profile correction. So we're going to choose that. I'm going to hit the tick mark, and this car has to be warm. It doesn't warm up that fast, I promise you. So it tells me that it has not been learned. It is sitting here running. So the key to this is the down count, the MMNPC down count. You want to get it to 0. It took me 3 snaps of the throttle to get it to do that. So we're just going to hit the all continuous codes, and we're just going to see what we got here. This car is still partially apart too, so keep that in mind. Got us a few codes, nothing drastic, so we're moving on. I'm just going to clear the codes. Let it do its thing here. I have sped up this process too, so I've sped up most of this video because it's just so slow. If you did notice, there says our PCM passed. The field cutoff event was me revving it, so I'm not concerned about that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, put them down below. Have a great day. Hope to see you again next time.